Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various states, territories, counties, provinces, regions, whatever you call, and the first level of subdivisions on planet Earth, and I do it so on GeoGuessr. And that is with three aims in mind. First of all, to see places I've never been to and probably will never go to. Second of all, hopefully seeing something that will be interesting, or at least try to have some fun while doing so. And thirdly, try to play a perfect game of 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever area I'm in at any given time. If I succeed in doing so, that's the last you'll see of that area in the series. If I fail, it might turn up again at a later point. And, well, the previous episode was in Turkey, and my random number generator said, you know what, you need more Turkey. Okay, so we're now down for our 13th game in Turkey, and we're going into the province of Çorum. And, well, it sits there sort of in the middle of the north in Turkey, old landlocked, and spans, well, 12,800 almost square kilometers, fairly large. It has a population of 5.25 million. And the capital is the city of Çorum, which sits down here and has pretty much half of the population of the entire province, 270-ish thousand people. So, with that said, we'll just pop over into playing this game, and wow, yeah, they changed the layout and everything now. So this could get interesting again. Let's see, yes, no, time, yep, and yeah, they actually changed. So it's been like what? 3 hours since I recorded the previous episode, and now they have changed the layout in the meanwhile. So I'm just going to put in the link to this challenge so that you can find it in the description section and try to play this game against me and see if you fare better than me. Ooh, well, we've had games like this before in Turkey, all right. Just hoping. Well, I guess we can hope for two things. First of all, that this is not an isolated bit of coverage, which there are many of in Turkey. And second, that all of these tiny roads are visible on the map. So, let's see, that's a beautiful landscape. This is the landscape of the Hittites, where they, and there's also, somewhere here is their capital of Hattusa. Oh no. No. We're not beginning like that, are we? Oh man, let's see. Let's just see if a quick reload might fix the issue. Otherwise, we might be in huge trouble, but I think we're gonna find that the same happens again. For a moment I thought it was a horse and carriage. But yeah. Oh, hello. Ezende de Tirbesi. We're gonna hit the wall here. Blast. Or are we? Interesting. Blast. Well, that could turn ugly. I'll just have to see what's over here to the southeast then. But yeah, Turkey is way too full of coverage like this, where you get bounced back or where there are bits that aren't stitched up together with other bits. So, a man and his donkey. And that was a site that harked back 150 years, I think, or at least 100. Oh well, and it seems like we're going downhill-ish, so that's at least promising. Ah, we're going down into another valley, and we're going eastwards now. Let's just hope that we make it down into this valley. It's kind of feels a little Greek, this landscape. There's no wonder, because we're not that far away from Greece, but still, it's a fair distance. But, well, the Greeks have gravel roads as well. Gravel and dirt roads. But they hello. They usually have paving in some sort, manner, and condition on the roads. Usually quite worn and potholy, and I think we just got bumped up a couple of levels. So that's the trouble with maneuvering switchbacks in Google Maps, is that you frequently find that you're bumped right back up again if you're not very, very careful about how you click. So I think we got bumped back up again and on this bend. So let's hope that we can stay heading downwards now. Okay, so we're somewhere up there. Could we be all the way up here? Let's see now. So when we're looking south, we got this intersection of sorts. Let's see. Well, then we start moving southeast. Yeah, let's just head back one more time. So here we go north, and then we're gonna go generally north for a bit, and then the road starts turning northwesterly. I'm wondering if it could be. Oh no, we're not all the way up here. No way. We could be in this area, couldn't we? Except for a couple of things. A couple of things that don't quite compute here. Let's see. Then we go southeast, and we generally go southeast for quite a bit, don't we? Okay. I mean, we could be around there, couldn't we? Let's see how long it takes before we start going properly eastwards. So now we're going south, so we go south quite some bit. We even go on slightly westwards. That could fit if we're down there. And now we take a sharp turn for the east. Now let's see if I'm right about where I am. We should, before very long now, have a road down to... Oh, I didn't see the road, but the directions of things here definitely work. Should be a road about here. There it is. Okay, so I'm actually quite right about where I am. So we're kinda here-ish, aren't we? Because... to this bend. There's this thing here that passes for a road. So we are about here somewhere. So the question is where is somewhere? Well, this is going to be an easy one to miss. But we are here. I'm going to say with that. Okay. Well, might be doable. Just might be. It's a shame with these bends, but I can possibly use these two farms, or whatever they are, as a guide. Okay, so that's northwards. Let's have a look at northwards. Seems to be a community of sorts in this direction. Let's see, northwest. Okay, it's a community, but does it have any names? Or name? That's a long building. Tahil Celtic. Okay. Which is probably the name of the people or the company running the farm. So I've been finding a lot of concrete factories lately. Büyükbaş ve küçükbaş hayvan yemleri. I say erinler UN. But no information. Şahlar, hazır beton. And now we're going uphill. It's an interesting landscape. And I wonder if I should have gone the opposite direction, because this seems to be taking us up into the boonies. Let's just take it to the top of the ridge and see if we can see anything. Let's see, gonna do the enter key thingy and make a sprint up the hill. At least for a little bit. Okay, now past the crown of the hill, and oh, looky here. We found a community. There's a BP station here. Mesai petrol might be good to Dikkat ish makinasi çıkabilir. Dikkat, if that is even the name of the place. That blue sign up there didn't seem to hold much information. Let's see now. There might be something. Iskrip Bayat Chankiri Kastamonu. Okay, so we got the D180 and D775 meeting up here. So, okay, so that means we're here. And, well, close to Iskrip. So we're on a D180. Not the factories that we were at, so we were in this area, round about here-ish. And those are these, which I unfortunately cannot use for any navigational purposes, but let's see now. Let's have a good look at that road over there. Yeah, but let's see now. So if I do like so, that's west. And that's one notch on the compass. And that is slightly more than 3 notches. So if we say that distance between these are 4, then that is 2, and that is 1. Let's see now. So there is that. And we point over there. We got 1 notch on the compass. We point it over there. We got 3 notches. Or 3 clicks if you like. Let's see one more time. So if we go like that and put the marker on the road, how does that look? There's no bend left and we're out of the bend. I think that's as good a guess as I'm gonna get. Dude. That's got to be one of the best bullseyes I've done. I've done 1 or 2 5K rounds like this one, with using things in the far distance and even a lot further away than this, and got 5K, but that is the first time I've actually got a bullseye doing that. Okay, ooh, interesting bit of road. Shall we go to the top? Well, we can have a look over there. Well, maybe that will give us a better look down the valley as well. Well, that doesn't look very promising, does it? There's no end of grazing grounds here. And a town of sorts on top of that hill. Well, fair chance that there will be a road leading to it from the bottom of the valley, but I think we want to have a look here as well. Oh, looky here. There's a place that looks, a couple of places actually. Good. Let's see, we'll go north, northwestwards, so generally northwards. Vary in all manner of directions. Looks like we're going to go through that settlement. And then there should be a sign pointing down to the settlement to the right of us. Oh, that is the sort of sign I like seeing. Belören ilegi Ayvalicha Yeşilçat. No, Yeşilçat and Demir Ciler and Kalempelit. Lots of names. This place is called Bayat. Oh. Okay. We go northeast into Bayat. How does that work? Oh, we're going easterly into Bayat. But we were going north to get into Bayat. So that's the road to Belören. Still don't quite get this. So to go to below, then you have to go westwards. What? Oh wait, we might be here. Yeah, that makes sense. So that should put us somewhere here. Yeah, slightly northeast. And we're going south, or we're bending like so, and then we got a very sharp bend to the direction, which is this one. Right. So, how do we do this then? That bullseye could be all for naught. Because this bend here is of the sort I really hate. It's very slight, but it does seem to have a proper start. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a soft bend. That's a soft bend. 9, 8, 7. So 7 to there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. We're very close to that bend. So that is what? Crikey, what did I say? Did I say 7 or did I say 9? It should be about there. Can't be far away. I'm gonna put it there. That can't be too far off. This always puzzles me. But as long as I'm on the right side of the numbers, I'm happy. You need to do something about that. Just saying. Let's see, can we find any more bins? Preferably some with... Oh, okay, we could actually go this way. Sadik Janbolat Mejitezi. Mejitezi could be the name of a place. Question is where? So let's see if there is any Mejitezi. Mejitezi. Hyuk. Oh, there's plenty of Hyuk. Oh, Mejitezi. Well, let's say that we are in Mejitezi then. We go north. That works with some of the roads, but far from all of them. We got this very long building here. That's going to be easy to... Should be easy to find once we figure this place out. Slightly southwest. That could mean that we're over here somewhere. And if we are, we have the usual thing of missing buildings. So let's say that we're in this area. Ekomini. Let's say that this is that road. And then, let's see, we should be coming up on an intersection before too long. It looks like, well, a storefront of something that was a store. What do we have here? Well, what do you know? That's the Echo Mini. Right, okay. Let's see, what is the telltale sign of this particular road? Well, we do know that we were down at the thing with all the broken tiles. And that's on the next intersection. And let's see, the trouble is we don't have any of these buildings. But I believe we're about midway between the intersection and the bend. Maybe. That's about equidistant, isn't it? There. Another nice one. Good. Ah, more populated places. I like populated places. We got Cholio apartments, I guess. Could we be in Çorum? You never know. At least it looks like a proper city. Ah. So let's see who's building here. Let's see. Vegayapia Ash Ijel Kurshon Setelek Lux Daireler. Don't see anything that suggests where we are, but judging from the buildings, I'm very tempted to say that we are in Çorum itself. Nothing to be cleaned from the bins, but there should be more bins. Money, okay. 24-1. Dude, oh. Osmantic. Oh, Osmanjic. Oh, we're here. Right. Okay, so this road goes slightly northwest. Probably on this one then. Except that's a dual carriageway. Right. And it's a long one. Probably this one. Or that one. Let's see now. Tadium Krediti of Cooperativi. And it has a bend in it. Could be all the way up here. It could also possibly, I guess, be somewhere here. Wait, there's a street name. Sokagi. To the southwest. Let's see what we can find. Sokagi. But I don't really like that it's called Sokagi, because a Sokak is a very common street name. And Sokagi is a little too close to that for my comfort. But okay, so given the direction of the streets, we should be on the south side of the highway. So let's have a little look down there. Quitak. It's no certainty that's where we are. Gundichte. On Unal. Chilaclar. And then we got, oh, that's an interesting intersection. Because it brings us onto this one. Possibly this one. More likely this one. Inhal, yes. Yes. Kanıtımız pirinç fabrikası. Okay, now let's see. Apartmanı. So were we? That's the Osman check. The bank is there. Okay. So when we look in this direction, we're looking there. There's quite let's see now. So this is the Anadolu Sitesi. And then we come to the Apartmani. But it's got to be that one. So we're here. There we go. Nice. Finally a fight back in Turkey. Without too many 24, 999 and 998. So getting Çorum right was very, very satisfactory. And this bit of madness up here. Oh, so rounds 1 and 4 were quite close to each other. Didn't realize. Huh. But yeah, I did see that there was a settlement down there somewhere. But yeah, I kind of like this Çorum. Of course, I like it when I got 25,000 points. But what I do like is that the landscape is kind of open and lends itself to some large-scale interpretations. I like that. So yeah, that is Çorum in Turkey done, and I'm glad you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye bye.